In 1973, 13 alleged members of the Black Panther Party were arrested in New Orleans. Various detectives from police departments in other parts of the country immediately flew to New Orleans to participate in the interrogation of some of the arrestees.
We were taken to the New Orleans City Police Department, where we were stripped of all clothing, down to underwear. I was thrown in a cell, a holding cell.
I was put in a jail cell and questioned by different jurisdictions of San Francisco, New York, New Orleans, and Los Angeles, California.
I was in there for maybe 5 minutes and the door opened. 3 police officers in New Orleans came in, dragged me up by my heels, took me to a chair where they handcuffed me to the chair and handcuffed my ankles, my feet to the bottom part of the chair. Without asking me any questions, they commenced beating me. They beat me, they punched me, they kicked me, they spit on me. They called me a lot of vile names. And then they told me that they was gonna kill me if I didn't cooperate with them.
The New Orleans Police Department would come into the room where a hot blanket would be taken from the bucket, dripping hot and wet, placed over my head, held there for, I can't say whether it was minutes or seconds. It felt like forever.
They came out with a plastic bag, put it over my head, and they started beating me with the bag over my head. About the time I was about to lose consciousness, about to pass out, they'd snatch the bag off. And while I'm trying to catch my breath, they would start beating me again.
2 of the detectives who came from San Francisco were named Frank McCoy and Ed Erdelatz. They had been investigating a police homicide that had occurred in 1971.
Then they came out with this cattle prod. Down in my private parts, under my neck, behind my ears, down my back.
The FBI and the San Francisco police and the Los Angeles police and the New York police were the ones to do the questioning after the physical abuse had taken place from the New Orleans Police Department.
Torture has an ugly connection with United States history, at least dating back to slavery. The lynching of slaves who ran away, the castration, the mutilation of slaves was all used in this country and not sanctioned for hundreds of years. In the 60s and 70s, particularly against the Black Panther Party, beatings and interrogation, forms of torture were being used against members of the Black Panther Party primarily. And what happened in 1973 in New Orleans is one example.